Hey, what's going on, guys? Goose here, man. Coming back at you with another video. Before I get started, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that mumbo jumbo. Especially if you're an LSU fan, Saints fan, sports fan, doesn't really matter. Like sports, subscribe, give me a chance. All right, here we go. So LSU opens up SEC play for Mississippi State. Also, their first SEC game as they're going to meet up in Baton Rouge this Saturday night. Mississippi State comes in the year 2-0. They beat Memphis and they beat Arizona. LSU's 1-1. They lost to Florida State, and then they beat Southern last week. So really didn't learn much at all last week for LSU. I mean, they did what they had to do against Southern. I said being before that game that they weren't going to find out anything until this game right here against Mississippi State. As I mean, like LSU, they've got a lot of stuff to work on. Defensively, our run game has run defense has not been good. No, Florida State ran for 132 yards in the first game, and Southern actually ran for 200 yards rushing. Now they did run the ball 42 times and only threw it 17, but they did ran for 200 yards against us last week. So that's Southern. I mean, that's Mississippi State has a lot more talent than they do. Now, luckily, Mississippi State, they're not. I mean, they're not. I mean, I'm looking at the stats here because I mean they really don't. I mean, they throw the ball a lot more than run the ball. So our secondary is really going to have to be on par this coming Saturday night because they're going to throw the ball 50 times. I mean, LSU better be ready for Mississippi State just to come out and just throw it at will because that's the Mike Leach show. That's his offense. Of course, they're going to run it. They're going to run it when they can. He does run the ball more than what he did at Texas Tech and Washington State. I think he does run the ball more than he did. So this is gonna be a very tough game for LSU. At least we get it'll be a very tough game for LSU to win. That's why Mississippi State is a 2.5-point favorite. The Tigers they're gonna have their run defense is gonna have to be better. It's gonna have to be better. We're gonna have to get to the quarterback. We're gonna have to affect Rodgers and force him to into some bad throws. Ali Gay, B.J. Ojolari, Jacqueline Roy. They're just going to have to affect the quarterback. Our linebackers are going to have to play much better. Our linebackers have been not very good in run defense, and they're going to have to play better in coverage. The first game of the year against Florida State, the linebackers were horrible in coverage. That's got to change. On third down defense, I'm not really going to look at what they did against Southern because it's just we out talented them, but the third down defense has got to get better. Florida State was like 11 out of 17 we played them. If LSU allows Mississippi State to convert third down after third down, like we did against Florida State, they're going to lose. They're definitely going to lose. Hopefully, getting Emory back will help our running game a little bit. Our running game has been it's been okay, I guess. Goodwin looked pretty good again. Looked okay. He looked good against Southern, but it was against Southern. We can't have Jaden Daniels running the ball. He can't be our leading rusher. I mean, he's got to run at times to elude the rush, and stuff like that. But we're gonna have to have our running backs. Goodwin, Kane, Josh Williams, Emory. Those guys are gonna have to carry the load in the run game. We're gonna have to. I think LSU needs to. They need to have. Of course, you want to be balanced, but I want to be balanced more in the run game. I want a little more runs than throws. Now, last week we did have 34 passes. Now Nussmeier was he was 23 of those passes. So, but I just really worried how this game is going to go. Mississippi State, they're a good football team. Mississippi State's a good football team. They're not a doormat. I know some years Mississippi State. Well, you can look at them. Whoop, okay, whoop, that's a win. Whoop, that's a win. But no, this year is not one of those years where you can say, hey, this is going to be an easy win for LSU. It's not. LSU's going to have to come to play. They're going to have to win the turnover battle. They're going to have to protect the quarterback. That's been a problem protecting the quarterback, especially against Florida State, where our offensive line was really poor, in my opinion. So hopefully they can, they'll find some, hopefully they'll find our offensive line rotation, and that can work well against Mississippi State because Mississippi State does have a good front four, and I don't know. I'm just really worried about this football game, that this can really be LSU might lose by 2 touchdowns if they come out and they don't perform like if they perform like they did against Florida State. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. If they come out with the special teams errors like they had, with two block kicks, muffs, some punts, they're gonna lose. I mean, they're definitely going to lose. So hopefully getting Emory back will bolster our running game and help our running game out a lot because it needs help. Emory's probably our best running back. He's been out for the first 2 games, but he comes back here against Mississippi State. So, well, that's my opinion. I'm worried. I'm really worried about this football game. I wouldn't be surprised if Mississippi State wins this football game. Hopefully, I'm wrong, but we'll see what happens Saturday night in Death Valley. So I'll see you guys later, and I will be calling that game. So hopefully you guys will pop on in and watch the game with me. So the Tigers and the Bulldogs Saturday night in Death Valley. Mississippi State's a 2.5-point favorite. So Vegas sees them as the favorite, and I can't remember the last time Mississippi State came in to Baton Rouge as a favorite. I can't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while since Mississippi State has come into Baton Rouge and been a favorite. But that's how it's going to happen this Saturday night. Have a good one. I'll see you guys next time. Go Tigers.